We start with some history on Capitol Hill today as the House of Representatives voted to remove Kevin McCarthy as the Speaker of the House.
The historic move threatens to put House Republicans even further into chaos as Congress must now shift its attention away from a potential government shutdown. Our Phil Blauer has been following this developing story. He joins us around the table with the latest from Washington. Phil.
Probably a lot of interesting dinner conversations going on tonight in Washington, you guys. Kevin McCarthy served as House Speaker for exactly 269 days. That is the second shortest tenure, but no House Speaker has ever been removed through the passage of a resolution.
The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
In a Republican rumble on Capitol Hill between a far-right Florida congressman and the House leader of the GOP, Congressman Matt Gaetz successfully led the effort to strip Speaker Kevin McCarthy of his gavel.
Kevin McCarthy is chaos. I think $33 trillion in debt is chaos. I think that facing a $2.2 trillion annual deficit is chaos.
The ousting comes after McCarthy relied on Democrats to pass a funding bill to keep the government running, a position he was in after his own party failed to come together on a Republican version.
At the end of the day, keeping government open and paying our troops was the right decision. I stand by that decision. And at the end of the day, if I have to lose my job over it, so be it.
House Democrats were strongly encouraged to vote against McCarthy.
The Republicans are in the middle of a civil war that is causing chaos, dysfunction, and extremism.
This is the mess he's created for himself, and he has to figure out how to clean it up.
And with more than 5 Republicans voting with the other side, the speakership is now open.
The real problems of real Americans will get ignored for weeks while D.C. politicians play middle school games about terrible personal grudges. Matt Gaetz needs to quit being a chaos agent.
All proceedings of the House are now on hold until Republicans elect a new speaker. In the meantime, Representative Patrick McHenry of North Carolina is the interim speaker. Marie and Andrew?
Are there any names right now being thrown around? I mean, it took 15 votes to get McCarthy in.
Well, we'll have to see. Again, I haven't really looked at this list, but, everyone's hoping that if they do find somebody that they can agree with both sides of the aisle here, because this has really been contention we've never seen before.
Let's get back to lawmaking.
That would be different. It would be a little different. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, all right.
We'll have more later on this story.
Sounds good. Obviously, a lot in this breaking news. Phil Blauer starting us off. In the meantime, San Diego Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs was among those who voted to remove Speaker McCarthy.
She released a statement shortly after the vote saying, in part, quote, "I look forward to getting back to the important work of the People's House and working with anyone from either party who is willing to focus on the kind of leadership and representation our communities deserve."
In the meantime, North County Congressman Mike Levin also weighing in, writing that McCarthy has routinely caved to the demands of the extremist members of his party, and he says that he has jeopardized the integrity of the Congress. So Levin says that he voted in favor of the motion to vacate.